Hello Aries, this is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your general reading for the month of September. I'm excited to be back. I want to thank you guys for your kindness, for your support, your many wonderful comments, any orders that you place with me, your thumbs up, likes, subscribe, shares, everything. Thank you so much, Aries. I appreciate it. I'm glad to be back. Welcome to my channel. If you're brand new, welcome back. If you are returning, and I'm trying to get all of this information in before we get this started. I just wanted to get this out of the way. Aries, I didn't get a chance to come in the middle of August to do the love readings. So I'm going to add a little love into your general reading until I'm able to do your official love readings for the middle of September. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. Also, for those of you who the offer still stands for the 25% off for the end of, for the entire summer's special for marketing and copywriting help. If you need content written for any marketing campaigns you have, I'm here to help you up until like around the 3rd week of September when the summer ends. Okay, so that's going on. You can connect with me on marketing by contacting me at tarotbysummer@gmail.com. Okay. Oh, that was a mouthful. Now let's go ahead and get you going, Aries. I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading. I laid the foundation of your spread to get your overall to get your energy flowing and to better connect with you. And we are going to start with the card on the bottom of the deck. You have the Lover's card. This tells me what's going on with you. It gives me the overall energy of this reading. And for the month of September, Lovers in the upright position right here on the bottom. Okay. Many of you will either be in love, you are experiencing love, you've got some choices in love that need to be made. Somebody's got a decision to make between their head and their heart. Somebody's got a decision to make between two lovers. Somebody's got a decision that they need to make with a Gemini. But there's some decision making in matters of the heart that really needs to take place in September. Okay, and we're going to see how this all works out. But Lovers is on the bottom. Lovers is on the bottom. Okay, all right. Here in your near past, you've had the Two of Pentacles in the upright position. In the you position, this is you right here, right now. You have the Judgment card in the upright position. In your situation, you have the Chariot card in reverse. And my main decks, my main tarot card decks don't have reversals in them. Only my clarifying decks do. And I did that on purpose. That's how I wanted my cards. So that means all of the cards are upright, and I let them fall out as they, as they come in. If they need to come, they'll come in the way that they're supposed to really come in, basically. And you have the Chariot in reverse. So this card came in and it flipped upside down. Okay, I'll go through that in just a minute. I'll tell you what I see. And this is the situation. Covering the situation, you have the Three of Swords in the upright position. This can challenge the situation in a positive or negative way, it can hurt it or it can help it in some way, okay? In the near future, you have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright position. Nine of Pentacles in the upright position. In the total outcome, you have the Ten of Swords in the upright position. Here, and I pulled an additional card from my Animal Spirit deck, and you have the Dolphin. We'll go through that in a moment and see how it works within your reading. I like to add this in additional, like pull one in additional to the tarot. It just adds something really nice and special to the reading. But we'll go through this in just a moment. In the near past, there's been some juggling going on. There's been someone, either you or maybe someone around you, has been juggling something in their lives, trying to get something together, trying to stabilize something. Maybe even caught up in between two things that this person has been trying to do, trying to balance, trying to weigh, trying to decide, trying to keep together, or figure out whether or not to keep it apart. In the you position, you want a second chance at something. You are judging this situation, or you're waiting for judgment to come. And this is a major arcana here. You've got 1, 2, 3 major arcanas within your reading. 1, 2, 3 major changes. Either you're judging the situation and you are assessing whether or not to start over new, try something new, or try to try over again in a situation that you're in. Some of you are doing that, and some of you are waiting on the help from the divine, waiting on the judgment from the divine, from God. You've been praying, you've been meditating, maybe even going within to seek answers. And you're waiting on help from above, from help that is external to you, to come in and judge a situation. It's like you want karma to come in and just take over. I sense some pain over here. There's pain going on here. A lot of pain. A lot of pain here, Aries. And either you're trying to get the strength to make a decision, to make a judgment call, or you're trying to muster up the courage to do it. I feel like some of you don't have the courage to really do something that you know that needs to be done. And some of you don't want to do it. You don't want to make this judgment call. You want God, or you want the divine, or you want help from above, help from heaven, help from the universe to do it for you, because there's a decision that needs to be made and it's difficult for you. But judgment is here. Judgment is in your hand. This is in the you position. You have more control than you think you have. You have more control of the choices that you make, not necessarily other people or other situations around you. Once you realize you have more control than you think of what you need to do for yourself, then you gain control. Does that make sense? You're able to make the kind of moves you want. You're able to start really setting your life up the way you want. And I know this sounds really specific for somebody, but this is how the message is coming in. I'm also getting with this card, with this Judgment card, Aries, take ownership, take accountability for whatever situation you're in, with the part that you may have played in a situation, in your situation. So that you can have a chance at a better outcome, a chance at a more favorable outcome. Oftentimes, when we're going through something in life, Aries, something painful, something that doesn't feel good, something that's really got us down, got us in a place where we don't want to be, something that we experience, something that someone does to us. A lot of times we feel like a victim, we feel hopeless, we feel like, you know, oh my God, why did this have to happen to me? Why am I going through this? I'm feeling so much pain. It's the other person's fault. The circumstances around me, it is the fault. I'm feeling this way because of circumstances around me, because of something that's done to me. And when we feel that way, and that can be very, very natural to feel that way. I hold my right hand up and I can be a testimony of feeling that way. When I'm hurting, when I'm going through something, when I'm trying to make a judgment call, when I'm trying to assess a situation, looking at it from all angles. I say, how could this happen? How could so-and-so do this to me? How could this situation happen to me? I've done it. I've done it. I've shifted the blame. I've done it. I've done it, Aries, so I know. I've shifted the blame. I put the blame off on the situation, off on somebody else. But what I found, Aries, is that once I go through that, once I cry, once I get it out, once I say, okay, this happened, this thing happened to me with this person or with this situation, job loss, just whatever your situation is, loss of a relationship, pain in a relationship. Once I cry, get it all out, then I would look at the situation and say, okay, how can I get control and move forward? How can I put myself back on track and straighten myself up? How can I build myself up from this situation? And that takes some accountability that takes me really being honest with myself. And I'm not trying to make this reading about me, Aries. I'm saying this to relate to what I'm seeing here, to let you know that I understand through personal experience. Now is the time to take some accountability for the outcomes so that you won't either feel like a victim or play the victim role moving forward. It's not always about what happens to us, but what we do after it happens. What do you do after something happens to you? What role do you play in changing the course of it and taking control? Because that's when real control takes place in our lives. When we take some sort of ownership in our part we played in it. Even if it's something that happened to us that we had no control over. We still have control over how we respond to it. What roles we play moving forward within it. That's when you empower yourself, Aries. And I'm saying all of this to say, I know this sounds very, very specific, but I'm saying all of this to say you have more power than you feel like you have. More personal power. Not the power to control someone else or control another situation. But use the power that you have to empower yourself. Don't be a victim before we go any further. Although you may feel like a victim, don't stay in that. Don't stay in that mindset. Don't stay in that feeling. You have the power to not be a victim, to no longer be a victim in a situation. A little water here. That is for some of you. Some of you feel like a victim. You feel like, you know, somebody did something really bad to you, and they probably have. It doesn't necessarily mean because you feel, just because it's in your feelings that it didn't happen. It very well may have truly happened. I believe it. Some of you may be victimizing someone else. And now the judgment is on you, where you're being judged for a situation, maybe something you've done, where judgment from the universe, a judgment from God is coming in. And there may be something that you need to turn around here and say, okay, I need to make some changes moving forward. There's something I need to do to change the course of this. And use this moment for accountability and looking inward and being self-honest. What did I do? What did I do, and how can I make changes moving forward? Because I don't want to do this anymore. It's not good. I want a better outcome of the situation. We can't go on like this. I can't do this anymore. But the good news is, because the judgment is here, whether you're judging or whether the universe is assessing everything that's happened, assessing the situation and judging it, there will be a chance for a new beginning. A new beginning comes after the judgment. Rebirth. Being born again. But the key is acknowledging this, taking ownership of it, acknowledging this, taking accountability. Okay? Now with the situation, the Chariot is in reverse. There should be some forward movement. There should be some movement. There should be a moment where you know, you're sitting behind the steering wheel and you're steering. You're in the car, or you're steering the horses. You know, you've got those things. What do you call those things that are attached to horses? You can tell I'm a city girl. Those things that are attached to the horses that make the, you know, kind of like cracking the whip and steering the horse. I don't know what you call them. Somebody help me with this. But you're steering the horses. Okay? You're balancing two things. It's like you're balancing yin and yang. You're balancing something in your life and moving forward. You're aligning those things that you need to align in your life, and, you know, to get everything on the same page, and you're moving forward with it. You're moving quickly, getting behind your steering wheel, steering the car, being behind the, you know, the driver's seat. But you're not moving forward. It is in reverse. There's no forward movement here. There's no forward movement. And it's like here you feel stuck. You're looking at the situation. You feel stuck, and it brings heartache. The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords here is covering the Chariot in reverse. For some of you, and this is for a very small few of you, but no, well, you know what? I'll just go ahead and say it for everybody. Be careful be extra careful in the month of September when you're driving. Be careful of any accidents, okay? I'm just going to put that in there for everybody. Be extra cautious. Be careful. Be careful of road accidents, okay? You want to do that. Be careful of your health. Monitor your health. Watch your health. Maybe go get a checkup if that's what you need to do. Some of you may be having some surgery in the month of September, and you need healing from it. This is a general reading. I know I'm kind of going back and forth, but there are different things. It's going to mean different things for different people, different messages. Some of you are having some heart conditions. You want to get a checkup on your cholesterol, on any heart murmurs that you may be having some issues with, heartburn, heart trouble, heart problem, high blood pressure. You need to get your health back on track. Your health is some of you, your health has been knocked off course a bit. It's like in reverse. You were balancing. Some of you were balancing some health issues, and that's like now you're judging and assessing. Maybe you've seen like a doctor or some sort of practitioner, holistic healing, even spiritual healing, holistic healing. But something throws you off balance. You've been like kind of off balance, and maybe regressing in health, some health issues. And you've got some decisions you need to make between your head and your heart. Some of you is definitely some heart issues with the organs. And you need to balance and stabilize your blood pressure. Definitely. For some of you, get your blood pressure in order and under, under better control. That's the message that I'm getting for somebody. Okay. Some of you are dealing with a cancer that's not cooperating. You're dealing with a cancer that just won't, you can't get this person to do what you want them to do what you need them to do. They're not cooperating. They're not on the same page with you. There's no forward movement with the cancer that you may be with. You may have to make a decision with a Gemini who's in your life. And there's heartache from this. Some of you are in a third-party situation where either you have more than one love interest, more than one lover, or your mate has more than one lover, and it's bringing heartache. Lovers, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords here. Judgment, judging a situation, reevaluating it, looking at all of the surrounding circumstances up until now, even in the current situation. In the near future, you have 9 of Pentacles in the upright position. Some of you are coupled over here and you're going through some marital issues or issues within your relationship, and you're going to come up single in your near future. You're going to decide, through this judgment process, many of you are going to just let this go and not move forward with it and move forward alone. You're going to become single and concentrate on career, concentrate on building something for you. Concentrate on healing with the dolphin here. Healing, better health. I'm going to concentrate on this over here. These colors actually matched. You're going to concentrate on healing, communicating better, building up courage, building up yourself, building up your self-esteem. With the dolphin, building. Taking some time out to heal and kind of be by yourself. Balance your emotions. Get your emotions to, get your emotions in check. Balance them. Get your equilibrium together, because some of you are you may be going through something emotionally and pertaining to health, and it's kind of throwing your equilibrium off, and you need to focus on that. You need to focus on building up your courage, building up love for yourself, self-love. Many of you need to focus on I'm hearing femininity. Getting back in connection with your femininity, because you feel like you've lost some of that. Some of you feel like you've lost some womanhood through the process that you've been going through in a situation, in a love situation, or a situation pertaining to your health. You don't feel as confident as you once did as a woman. And I know this sounds very specific, and I believe it is. I believe this message is for somebody. Very, very specific. But you need to get back in connection with that. With or without a mate is something that you need to do for you. Okay? I'm hearing that for somebody. Don't feel like you're less than a woman because you've gone through some trials and trials and tribulations in a painful relationship. And I know this is very, very specific. I know I'm talking to somebody. I don't know who it is. But please don't feel like you're less than a woman because you've experienced something very, very painful in a relationship. Don't base your value, don't base your worth on whether you are accepted, whether the person is able to give you love in a relationship or doesn't choose you in a relationship. You are woman enough with or without this particular mate. He or she doesn't define your womanhood, okay? You define your womanhood. And you can recapture that with the Dolphin and the Nine of Pentacles. It's a very beautiful, beautiful healing energy with the Dolphin here. And the Nine of Pentacles focusing on you. Feeling beautiful again. You'll start feeling beautiful again. You'll start feeling, like your old self, like the you that you're supposed to be. And you may be single for a little bit, but it won't last forever. Many of you are very, very beautiful, very, very attractive inside out. You are attractive. You are beautiful inside out. Let it shine. Let your best attributes shine from within. Maybe focus your energy on building something, creating something, doing something for you that brings you happiness. Okay? And this doesn't necessarily have to be love. It could be career. It could be within family that you may experience some rejection here, some pain. Whatever the situation is that makes you feel, not your best self. Whatever the situation. Someone may have chosen somebody else in a career over you, or you do that to them. But it's okay. These things happen. You can get back on the horse and ride it again. You may have fallen off your horse here, but you can get back on it. You can turn this chariot around and get over heal from this heartache and pain. Here at the end, you have the Ten of Swords in the upright position, and you are reaching the very, very ending of this pain, of this excruciating pain. Is coming to an end. Once this comes to an end, then you'll have your new beginning. You may need to ride this out, this process out, whatever this process means to you. Ride it out to the end so it can end, because 10 is the sign of 10 is the number of completion, and then something new starts. You have 9 right next to 10, and then you have the Judgment here as well. Spirit, can you tell us? I'm looking at the Ten of Swords. This card really wanted to come out. The Moon card. Can you tell us why the Ten of Swords is here? Moon, emotions, romance, mystery, secrecy. Let's see what we got with the moon. A child or a new beginning. Something happening shortly. 6, 8 of Hearts, walking away from an emotional situation. Let's see here what we got. Heart healing. Give me one more card for the Ten of Swords. Garden. Give me one more for the Ten of Swords. Okay. All right. Put that there. Okay, Aries. Some of you are definitely going through some health issues, matters of the heart. There's some illness going on, and it's causing mental anguish. Maybe even some of you or someone around you is going through some mental and emotional challenges. Perhaps, you know, some mental illness, or maybe even there may be some sort of nervous breakdown that you're going through, or that you may be going through this now, like an mental or emotional breakdown, breakdown of the health, and you will be rebuilding and finally like releasing it here, ending it, releasing it, starting over new. You have the Moon card here over the Ten of Swords, and this is like, this is mental state. This is like, you know, in the mind, mental state, mental and emotional state. There's a lot of pain here. And you may need treatment. Some of you, between your mind and your body, you need treatment. Some of you, it will be like an organ, like I was saying before with the heart. Get a checkup. Some of you is mental pain. Some of you, it's physical pain. But it's at an end. You will be, you know, releasing this. Some of you may be going through some sort of pain from the loss of a child, or the loss of someone around you, maybe a younger sibling. And then it causes some heartache. But then there's a chance of healing with the garden and rest. whatever your loss is, that pain, that excruciating pain that you go through will be a part of the process along your healing journey. Whether it's just matters of the heart and romance, it could be causing, mental anguish, emotional anguish. But it will get better. It will get better, Aries. It won't last forever. It just doesn't feel like, it doesn't feel the best at the moment. It won't feel the best. But it will get better, Aries. Some of you, again, there's going to be a decision that someone needs to make in love, Yeah. 5 of Wands, some negotiation, some, battle of communication taking place between you and somebody else. King of Swords is going to, this is an air sign. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. These are 2 air signs here. This person needs to make a decision between their head and their heart. This person is external to you. You want to fight for what you have. I feel like this is a relationship. You want to fight for what you have, but this person is going to make a decision or needs to make a decision. This is your energy here. There will be calm after the storm. There will be healing after the storm, Aries. You'll have a chance to heal your mind, heal your body, and make sure you get plenty of rest in September. Try to rest your mind. Try to ease your mind. Take good care of your body, Take good care of your health. Try not to be consumed with all that you're going through. Try not to let it take over what you need to do for yourself and how you take care of yourself. Because better things are coming. And I know that this reading doesn't sound the absolute best. But it is a reading. We get this life. We go through ups and downs. It'll get better. It will. Now we are going to sprinkle a little love over your reading. And I know I know that this reading doesn't sound the best. It may sound kind of painful. But Aries, if this reading doesn't apply to you, then please don't try to make it. Let it fly. It's not going to apply to everyone. Okay? And if this is not your reading, it's okay. Check out one of the other readings that may, or check out one of the other readings for a sign that you may better relate with in this month. One of your moon or your rising, your moon or your rising sign. If you can look up your chart and see what you have in your chart. Or go to one of the other readers and maybe check out one of them for the month of September for something that better fits you. Because these readings don't always resonate with us. Sometimes they're very specific. They come out very specific. And I know this reading is very specific. Spirit, can you tell us what love messages you have for Aries in the month of September? Okay. True love. Ooh. I'm going to use one of these cards here. I started using this deck. It is brand new to me. This is a tarot deck, but I like it better as like an oracle deck. It works best for me. I like it like this. To kind of read intuitively as an oracle card. You have true love, okay? The love is this love is a once in a lifetime love, true love. And you have playfulness. You've got playfulness. You've got these two with love. Aries, some of you who are not necessarily experiencing heartache and pain, you know, or who may be going through something, you will have a chance at finding your true love, finding love from somebody else, okay? Some of you will be, like I said, you may have a choice that you need to make between two people in a situation, between your head and your heart. Your head with the moon, your heart. You may have a choice that you need to make, and it might not, the other person may be the one going through some pain here. It might not be you. It might be the other person. But if it is you, if you need to make a decision, but if somebody needs to make a decision between their head and their heart, maybe you should be the one to do it and say, okay, I'm not leaving this up to you. I'm going to make this decision between the head and the heart. And you may choose your heart and say, this no longer serves me, it no longer works for me. I'm going to make a move to go. I'm going to take a chance and go on and find some love somewhere else through healing. And the playfulness is kind of like flirting. Okay? It'll be okay to flirt a little bit for many of you. Flirt a little bit. Have some fun. And again, some of you are not going through all of this, but this is the message that you need to hear. Some of you, you are in love with someone. You are experiencing some love with someone. And you're trying to make a decision, a judgment call. Should you move forward with this? Should you do this? Because you've been hurt in the past and you don't want to, you know, you don't want to stay stuck in the past. You definitely want to try something new. No, you don't want to stay there. You don't want to judge everything according to the experiences that you have, because you are afraid of being hurt. You are afraid of being heartbroken. You are afraid of mental anguish, of going through mental pain and heartache. You are afraid. You may be pessimistic here. Some of you may be pessimistic. But you want to get past this. You want to, like I said, better control the outcome. You want to empower yourself. Think more positive. Because the energy of true love is here for somebody. Take it lightly. You know, add a little playfulness to it. Have some fun with it. Date. Spend time with each other. Or maybe even kind of put yourself out there a little bit. Get to know people, you know. And let it come naturally. But many of you do have some healing that needs to take place, and you don't want to neglect that. You don't want to overlook that. Okay, Aries. I hope this reading has helped somebody. It doesn't resonate with everybody, but I think it will reach somebody on some level. There are different messages here. There are definitely different messages here for different people, but however, nevertheless, it is still quite consistent. You know, it's telling the same story over here that I'm seeing here. So, Aries, if you'd like a personal reading where I can concentrate on you and only you, then book a reading through me. Go to my website at summerintuition.com. That is summerintuition.com. Book through me and we will set up something for you and just you, okay? Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the videos, and send me an email if you have if you need some help with marketing and copywriting content, okay? At tarotbysummer@gmail.com, tarotbysummer@gmail.com. And I will be back in the middle of September with the official love reading, okay? Take care for now, Aries. Bye-bye. Love you guys.